Hey guys, HeroGamezFTW here, and today we are going to be doing the Doctor Strange suitability predictions video, so I hope you guys are ready for this. I think it's going to be a fairly awesome video. Now, obviously, the last suitability predictions video was the Sinister Six, so make sure to comment down below which suitability predictions video you'd like to see next, whether that being a horror character. It could be anywhere from the Defenders to Daredevil to, I don't know, whatever you guys want to choose. I can try to make like a ability suggestions thing right here on the document that I have, and I'll basically just go on from there. Now, throughout this video, there will be like not really photos, but like it'll tell you like the slide. Now, you guys can obviously skip through it, but then you wouldn't know what they do, what the abilities do. So if you really do skip through it, you won't really know the context of the abilities, because some of these abilities for Doctor Strange, they're kind of weird. So, like for example, the Crimson Bands of Sidorak, you guys probably don't know what that is unless you read the comics and crap. So you might want to like listen to what I'm saying when I actually read the abilities. So yeah, let's get started with our boy Doctor Strange. Alright, let's get started with Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. Now, obviously, Doctor Strange's abilities vary because he does have a lot of spells and a lot of, stuff like, what's that thing called, like the magic cloak and stuff. I forgot the name of them. They're like relics. So he has like relics and stuff. And now I really just then made the abilities that seem to be more effective in the mod. And some of these abilities may seem a little bit, I don't know. It's just some things that I think are better than the other spells that he has in the comics. Now, obviously, guys, if you guys disagree or think he should have something else, we can always have a lively discussion about it in the comments section and see what we can come up with. So, obviously, this is just my opinions. These are not really, like, this won't be the abilities in the mod. They're probably not going to be. I don't know what Tihyo's going to do, but these are just suggestions and or my predictions for what the abilities are going to be in the mod for Doctor Strange. So let's get started with ability 1, which is his magic beam. I'm going to show a picture as well, hopefully, and this is going to be what the magic beam is. So Doctor Strange shoots a beam of magic from both hands, also causing magic damage in the process. So how would I explain this? Magic damage being like magic in general, because magic in the mod really just so for example, if a dude's magic resistant, he'll take less durability or damage from the attack, but magic does take people out of intangibility, so keep that in mind. So it'd be a magic beam, kind of like a repulsor in a sense, except it would have magic in it. And yeah, it's basically what I got for ability 1, which is just a basic magic beam. I mean, you always have to have that cool little ability right there that can do some damage and just simple in the process. So let's move on to ability 2, which is the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. This one was the one I was talking about, that, the Crimson Bands of... if I'm hearing this, I don't know what this is going to do. So let me explain what the Crimson Bands of Sidorak are. So from both hands, Doctor Strange whips out 2 leashes of magic and makes the opponent unable to move and causes kind of choking, since he's making him unable to breathe properly. So what it's basically going to shoot out bands at the character and contain him, kind of like Wonder Woman's lasso, except here he'd be strangling the target, so it'd be kind of choking him. It would also do durability, of course, because this dude's legit grabbing the target. It's like kind of like Wonder Woman's lasso, except it does damage. It's basically what it is, and I think this would be a good one because out of all of them, I think this one's a really good constraint. I don't know how to say it. To constrain them, is that how you say it? Constrain. I can't even English right now, guys. I'm sorry. But to constrain them and make them so they can't move. It's a good ability. He doesn't really have anything that could legit freeze them, except the special that I might go over soon. So let's move on. His ability 3 would be combat. This is really self-explanatory. He's a really good martial art due to his photographic memory and quick learning. he's a sorcerer supreme. He's the master of the mystic arts. Like, what are you gonna do to him? Come on, he has to have combat. So while in combat, do the orange circles around both arms, which I think would be really cool. Kind of having those both, like, maybe the circles around his arms, the orange one would do some extra damage as well. I don't know, maybe just something like that. Because, he just has combat. He's the master of the mystic arts and stuff like that. So I assume he knows some, karate moves or something like that. He can pull up a little karate kick or something. Probably not. Let's move on. That was weird. Now let's get into his Rings of Ragador. And it would be like an on/off thing, which is which one is this? Ability 4. Ability 4, Rings of Ragador. Puts a magic shield on both hands, making bullets, arrows, and beams bounce off of it. And ability shoots back at the person. Sorry, I had a little spelling error here. It says, and ability shoot back at the person, which isn't proper English. So let's ignore that. But basically, I don't think only certain abilities should shoot back. But that's only if they hit on the shield. So it's basically like an on and off shield that Doctor Strange puts up, so it reflects all arrows, bullets and beams so if someone shoots him. I don't know, yeah. So, it's kind of like Captain America's shield except magic. So I assume it may be stronger because magic is stronger than any material, I'm pretty sure. So, I guess that's how it could work. It's basically just shield. Rings of Ragador. I think this is a good ability, especially for Doctor Strange, since, a shield, why not? A magical one at that. So, let's just move on to ability 5, which is the Images of Icon. These are some weird names, guys, so hang in with me. Hang with me now. Come on. We got Images of Icon, which is Doctor Strange creates clones of himself, which are only illusions and do no damage, but go toward the player and act like they are attacking him. Kind of like the Mysterio one. I don't know that much about the Images of Icon. I don't know what they can really do. But maybe they can also have a chance to constrain. Maybe do the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. Like the... what's it called? You know how in the Infinity War battle where he does the little... Because that's what they are. The little clones that he did to restrain Thanos. The Images of Icon is what he did. I don't know, maybe they'll have a chance to constrain him or something. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, guys, Images of Icon, I think that'd be a really good one because, he's magical. He also has magical illusions, unlike Mysterio, which is pure illusions based on drones and stuff. So yeah, Images of Icon, ability 5. And now let's move on to Doctor Strange's utility ability, which is teleportation. Now this one's self-explanatory, but it wouldn't be like, how's it called? Deadpool's or possibly Mysterio's teleportation. This would be allows you to put coordinates or what planet to teleport to. I think this would be more useful because teleportation. Doctor Strange can teleport anywhere, like anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he can do. He's not constrained to like a certain distance. So honestly, if he has teleportation, I assume he'd be able to put the cords and stuff. This wouldn't be good in like a one-on-one battle, but like overall, it's really useful to get places. And I think this would be really useful, especially for Doctor Strange, that can go wherever he wants. So teleportation would be his utility ability. Now let's move on to the equip ability. Now this one may or may not work, and I don't know if it can. I heard Tihyo say he might not be able to do it, or something like this. Proven was telling me something about that. Is astral projection for the equip ability. Astral projection, which is player goes out of their body and goes into a spectator mode. Be attacked. Well, okay, never mind. For a limited amount of time, allowing recon. While in there, their body is available to be attacked, but when in the astral projection, they can fight other people also in it. So if another person is also in the astral projection, they can fight him, kind of like in the Doctor Strange movie. I think this would be really cool, and but it also has balance to it, because if your normal body's attacked, I recommend you go back to your normal body before your durability goes all the way down to 0. So this wouldn't be really good on a one-on-one, unless the other dude goes into the astral projection, then you can have like a cool little battle in astral projection form. Maybe if you're in the astral projection and someone else is in the astral projection, you do maybe like more durability. Maybe like you're like a brute in the astral projection and the other player is too. So you guys, if you guys want to end the battle quickly, just go in the astral projection mode and just like hit each other to death. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool, because really the only people you're gonna be able to fight in astral projection is just other people who have the ability, which is just gonna be like other people like Doctor Strange. So maybe Mordu or stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe a cool concept. I think this is just it. I don't know if it's possible to create a spectator mode though. So I don't know if this ability is possible. If it's not, I have no other ability because I didn't think ahead of this and I'm just lazy. So let's move on to the special. And now the special, I think, should be time manipulation. Doctor Strange is so powerful that he can control time with his magic. Makes it so the player is frozen, unable to move. Also has a green circle around his arm, doing great durability in the process. So you'd be freezing the player so instead of constraining him, you'd be freezing him using time manipulation. So when you use it on the player, it'd also do great durability. So it's not just freezing them, it would do good durability in the process. So you'd be freezing them, have these cool little green circles around your arms, kind of like in the movie as well. I think it's just be really cool aesthetics for Doctor Strange, and yeah. So I think the special should be time manipulation, because why not? And for the MCU version, when it gets added, you can just have like cool little green pop out of the Infinity Stone, the Eye of Agamotto, right? So yeah. Also, he'd be able to fly with the cloak or float or whatever. So keep that in mind. Doctor Strange can fly with the cloak, cloak of levitation, or just float down or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So his role, let's get into his role. He'd be a healer. With his magic, he has healed people and was a surgeon. So there you go. That's basically a healer right there. He never really I was debating on maybe having the shield just be when he blocks, but he's more of a healer than like the tank. Let's be honest now, because he's healed multiple people in the comics and such, and he is a surgeon. Like, that's his background, a doctor and stuff. So I just think maybe a healer would be the best type here. I 100% think he's gonna be a healer, because why wouldn't he? So obviously he's gonna be resistant to dark magic and magic. That's one of his traits, and he can fly, of course. And I have no doubt that Doctor Strange is a tier 5. Given his abilities and stuff, he's a tier 5. There's no doubt. So I hope you guys enjoyed my suitability predictions video, and see if you guys agreed or disagreed with the abilities I gave. If you disagreed, make sure to comment down below why you disagreed and what you thought could be a little bit different, what ability should be different. And yeah, it's basically all I got for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and comment down below which character you'd like me to, make a suitability predictions video about next. So yeah, guys, see you guys next time. Peace.
Hold up.